Hello guys, I am Bhupinder Singh, English teacher from SDS Public Senior Secondary School. Today I am going to teach you the most important poem, Father to Son, written by Elizabeth Jennings. Actually, this poem has an autobiographical tone, an exclusive experience of the poet in relation to his own son. It is a little family drama. The father and his son have been living together in the same house for years. Instead of coming closer, they are drifting apart. There is a gap in understanding and communication. They don't see eye to eye on any issue. Such a situation is a common feature in most of the families. The dominating father finds his son defiant. The new generation wants to live life on its own terms. The youngsters think independently. They cease to be on talking terms. The father feels helpless. He is ready to forgive the child, provided the latter feels sorry. But he rarely tries to understand the young boy's likes and dislikes, demands and dreams. The conflict is never resolved because they refuse to compromise. Okay, let's start the poem. I do not understand this child, though we have lived together now in the same house for the years. I know nothing of him. So try to build up a relationship from how he was when small, yet have I killed. The father is unhappy and confused. He confesses frankly that his son has become defiant and he can't see any reason for it. The father decides to analyze the reason for the standoff between him and his son. He is eager to normalize his relationship and make peace with him. The son wasn't so as a child. वो कहता है यद्यपि हम दोनों एक ही घर में वर्षों से इकट्ठे रह रहे हैं, मैं इस बच्चे को नहीं समझता, मैं उसके बारे में कुछ नहीं जानता. So try to build up a relationship from how he was when small, yet have I cared. मैं अपने साथ मैं उसके साथ अपना संबंध उसी तरह बनाने की कोशिश करूँगा जैसा कि वह तब था जब वह छोटा था, जिसे मैंने मार दिया. कहने का मतलब जो बचपन उसका था वो बचपन चला गया, वो बचपन नहीं रहा. उस बचपन के बारे में वो बात करता है और फादर कुछ उदास और कंफ्यूज है. वो कहता है येट हैव आई किल्ड द सीड आई स्पेंट और सोन इट वेयर द लैंड इज हिज एंड नन ऑफ माइन. वी स्पीक लाइक स्ट्रेंजर्स. देयर इज नो साइन ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग इन द एयर. दिस चाइल्ड इज बिल्ड टू माई डिज़ाइन, yet what he loves I cannot share. The father wonders where he had gone wrong. Maybe he made a mistake right from the start. He sowed the seed in soil or land not fit enough for it. The child has an identity of his own, so he refuses to accept the father's orders. Knowing each other's point of view, dreams, and aspirations, there is no doubt that the son has been fathered by him. There is some resemblance as well, but he thinks independently and differently and goes against his father's wishes. They cannot agree on any issue. Yet have I killed the seed I spent or sown it where. फिर भी मैंने उस बीज को मार दिया, खर्च कर दिया, जो इस धरती पे बो दिया जो उसकी है और मेरी नहीं. द लैंड is his and not mine. We speak like strangers, there's no sign. हमारे बीच अजनबियों की तरह बात होती है, हम अजनबियों की तरह बात करते हैं और हमारे बीच कोई समझ का निशान, कोई समझ का चिन्ह नहीं है। ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग इन द एयर, समझदारी का हवा में, वहाँ पर। दिस चाइल्ड इज़ बिल्ट टू माई डिज़ाइन, ये बच्चा मेरी पसंद के अनुसार ही बड़ा हुआ है, मेरे अनुसार ही बड़ा हुआ है। येट वट ही लव्स आई कैन नॉट शेयर, फिर भी जिस चीज़ से प्यार करता है वह मुझे अच्छी नहीं लगती, मैं नहीं समझ पाता। साइलेंस सराउंड्स अस, आई वुड हैव हिम प्रोडिगल रिटर्निंग to his father's house, the home he knew, rather than see him make and move his world. I would forgive him too, shaping from sorrow a new love. There is no communication between the father and his son. They rarely talk to each other. The father won't mind if his son becomes wasteful or spendthrift, provided he returns home and lives as he did in the past years. What is unacceptable and irritating to the father is that his son should live in a world created by him independently. The father is willing to forgive the child if the latter feels really sorry for his actions. He would overcome all his sorrow and love the wayward son again. Silence surrounds us. I would have him prodigal returning to his father's house, the home he knew. हमारे चारों तरफ खामोशी है। मैं चाहता हूँ कि वह अपव्ययी पुत्र, यानी कम खर्चे करने वाला पुत्र, किसी तरह घर लौट आए, वह घर जिसे वह जानता था। Rather than see him make and move his world, I would forgive him too, shaping from sorrow a new love. बजाय इसके कि अपनी मर्जी से अलग दुनिया में रहे, मैं उसे क्षमा भी कर दूंगा और अपने दुख से एक नए प्यार का निर्माण करूंगा। Father and son, we both must live on the same globe and the same land. He speaks. I cannot understand myself why anger grows from grief. We each put out an empty hand, longings for something to forgive. In this stanza, father ought to stay together. The son's indifference saddens the father, but he is irritated at the same time. Both are anxious to make up somehow, to bridge the gap. Both are extending or spreading out an empty hand for compromise. They stand apart yet are ready to strike a deal. Both feel sorry for their past behavior and are ready to forgive each other. वह कहता है फादर एंड सन वी बोथ मस्ट लिव, वह कहता है कि हम दोनों बाप बेटे को एक ही पृथ्वी पर, ऑन द सेम ग्लोब एंड सेम लैंड, एक ही ज़मीन पर रहना है। ही स्पीक्स, आई कैन नॉट अंडरस्टैंड, मैं स्वयं नहीं समझ सकता, वह बोलता तो है। वाई एंगर ग्रोज फ्रॉम ग्रीफ, दुख से गुस्सा क्यों उत्पन्न होता है। वी ईच पुट आउट एन एम्प्टी हैंड, हम दोनों एक दूसरे को क्षमा करना भी चाहते हैं, लेकिन दोनों के हाथ खाली हैं। लॉन्गिंग फॉर समथिंग टू फॉरगिव, कुछ दिल में इच्छा रखते हुए क्षमा करने की आगे बढ़ते हैं, किंतु दोनों के हाथ खाली हैं। एक्चुअली दिस इज़ द जनरेशन गैप एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल फेस इट. So guys, I hope you will get understand, and the next chapter we shall discuss in the next video. Till then, bye. God bless you. Have a nice day.